Baseball parents, what's in the box? When you got married, you brought your box with you to the altar. In that box are your hopes and dreams and desires, and then you handed that box off to your spouse. The problem with that is when you hand off your hopes and dreams and desires, the other person starts to look at those things like expectations. So what's an expectation? Expectation is the strong belief that something will happen or be the case of in the future. Okay, so you had kids. Now you're given a new box of hopes and dreams and desires to your kid, and guess what? Your kid looks at those things like expectations. There's a subtle pressure built into your kid that things are going to be the way you want them to be. It's all about the future for kids, right? Kids grow up thinking they owe parents something. Parents, if your life was baseball or is baseball, and your kid isn't that into it, he might be playing the game for you. If you love baseball because you played it when you were younger, your kid might be playing because you love it and talk about it so much. Your kid feels like he owes it to you. You have raise tickets. You bought the best glove on the market. You bought all the training tools. You got the perfect private instructor. You know, you're doing everything to get him into the next level, but he's distracted with video games. You're doing everything you can to get him on the right team with the right high school team and the right guys and the hitting instructors, but he's asking for a few bucks to buy video games. Now you as a parent start to reflect on all the money you spent on baseball, all the time at the weekend tournaments and the lack of family time every summer, and you start to resent the fact that your kid doesn't care as much as you do about baseball. If you keep all that under wraps and bottled up inside, nothing's good is going to happen. Even if you never have a conversation with your team about the burden you carry, it's going to be profoundly heavy. If you do try to talk to your team, maybe he blows you off and becomes dismissive or defensive as soon as you bring up your first good point about your baseball situation. At the end of the day, though, your mom and your dad, and a lot of kids don't have an interest in talking to you. I mean, especially about sensitive material like this. He's scared to talk about it, and at times it's absolutely terrorizing. Conversation is the way forward, but you have to go first. So have you asked what's in his box? Parents, be all in. Be more interested in his box than your box. Like, share, and subscribe if you like to share and subscribe.